What up YouTube, it's Missouri's Company. In this video, I want to show you why Diablo Immortal devs are actually listening to the community. There has been some very big and hot topics that have come out of some very passionate either content creators or just the community as a whole, or really both, because honestly, like our job as a content creator, whether partner or not with the Diablo Immortal program, our job is to voice the concerns of the community to really bring the best foot forward for the game, because truly all we want to do is have the game be successful and bring more content that fits all players, not just some, but all players, so that we can really enjoy it. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how they showed us that they're listening. Let's get straight to it. So while it might not seem like a very big W, in my opinion, this is a massive W, because this clan swap issue was one of the biggest ones that came out of the most recent patch. They completely removed the ability of a cooldown when you go in between clans. So people were double dipping on Shadow Wars, on the tower PvP system. They were putting in alts in their just so many different issues that came out of this update when it came to this clan swap issue. And it's been out for about a week, and this post was 5 hours ago by the time I'm recording this, probably just over 17 hours by the time you see this video. And this is Sinful Scribe, who is the community manager for Blizzard that represents Diablo Immortal on the Reddit, on the subreddit for Diablo Immortal. And this is what he says. So, hello everyone. With our next content update, we'll be releasing an update to clans that addresses the removal of the clan swap cooldown. We thank players for being vocal about the lack of a cooldown negatively affects that gameplay experience of PvP activities, especially when it came to being the Immortal. There was a lot of negativity around it, and my goodness, I'm glad they're clapping back already. So, if a player leaves a clan, this is what will happen. They will be unable to participate in Accursed Towers PvP matches. This is good. Challenge of the Immortal. This is good. Rite of Exile and Shadow War for the remainder of that activity's weekly cycle. So, a full week. So, that means if you switch to a clan, you cannot partake in any of those activities for the full week. I know it might seem a little aggressive. We were thinking like even just like 72 hours. This is a way more conservative approach. It also allows them to not have to like continually update this later on. It makes a lot of sense. Let's continue reading. So they can still receive their personal rewards for participating in Accursed Towers PvE matches with the new clan, but will not contribute to that clan's curse shard total. So what this means, to clarify, once you have a tower, you can go in into like just do the PvE again and farm to get your 3 contribution chests. So basically it's saying you can still get your contribution chest for being part of this new clan, but your points, if you are trying to either defend in a PvE fashion, or I guess you wouldn't be part of the PvP. So if you were trying to take a new tower, your total shards would not contribute for that week, which is pretty crazy. But at least you're not too much being harmed, that you can keep your chests, which are really good, especially if you have the legendary one, because you have the chance of getting a legendary crest, which by the way, I've gotten 2 out of already, which is pretty sick. So last but not least, they cannot be appointed as a clan leader for the remainder of the current week's cycle. So wow, this is actually a bigger deal than I thought when I first skimmed this. This, in my opinion, fixes the issue where I'm curious, actually, it'll fix the issue. So when it comes to the rewards at the end of a cycle, a lot of people were going into their own clan and becoming a shadow clan leader to get that extra 12% buff on the next cycle. So if I'm reading this right, this third bullet point here, cannot be appointed as clan leader for the remainder of the current week cycle. That would mean that if you switch to a clanless, to basically your own clan where you have an alt and then assign yourself as leader, you couldn't do that. So that's really interesting. So this could keep a lot more people in their current clan, which is really good in my opinion. These changes will not apply to players who swap clans before this change go into effect, and we will continue to monitor the impact of this change and make additional tweaks as needed. This is really awesome. This is a lot of transparency on Diablo Immortal's end, way more than any mobile game that I have ever played. This is massive. They are saying, hey, well, we recognize that you guys have been vocal about this issue and have shown us from a lot of different point of views, both as a player, as a content creator, or as a partner that they have, that this did not work. and people were really critical of it. And so this really does prove, at least in my opinion, they are listening to the community. They want this game to be successful. Not that I had any doubt, but I feel like a lot of people do. And in my opinion, Diablo Immortal is here to stay. I mean, the fact that we are getting this level of transparency from the most recent update, right before it came out, the partnered content creators got a sneak peek that they could share with us. And then the update itself was beautiful and massive. Some still, parts that people are arguing about. But this is a massive W in showing that they are listening and willing to adjust based off what is best for their players. This is awesome. I love this. If I could upvote this a million times, I would. Go ahead, and if you guys like this, make sure you comment on this video, like thank you Blizzard or whatever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you disagree with this, is this too strict? Do you think this third bullet point will fix that issue where people are going and becoming their own Shadow Clan leader? I'm interpreting it as it will, but I could be misinterpreting it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And last but not least, what is one other thing that you would want to see them change? Let me know in the comments, and I'll go ahead and respond to all the comments so we can go ahead and have a healthy conversation. In my opinion, this is a massive W for the community, and it's not even like an L for Diablo Immortal. It's really a win-win where they're just making the game what it needs to be, and that's so exciting to see. I cannot wait to see what else comes, and I got several more videos coming your way. So if you like Diablo Immortal content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have really enjoyed making Diablo Immortal content. I'm seeing a nice little uptick in growth. So every single like on every one of my videos helps me greatly and gets my content in front of more people, which helps motivate me to make more content. And I really am committed to making Diablo Immortal content. I'm loving the game. I'm loving making the content. I love you guys. It's a lot of love going around here, guys. But until next time, lock it in.